Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. If you like what you see, as I always say, please like, please subscribe, please hit the little bell icon down in that corner down there, and please leave some comments. It would be fantastic. Right, on with the thing. I've come to a place this week called St Abbs, and my intention was to actually walk around to St Abbs Head and grab a picture of the lighthouse, but the walk's a bit further than I anticipated. I was working today in Berwick-upon-Tweed, which is a couple of miles that way, maybe 4 or 5 miles, something like that, across the border. So, if you look in the comments down below, the info underneath, it says that I like to show you locations of Scotland. So kind of pushing it a wee bit here. It's very, very much almost not Scotland. We're almost right on the border. Anyway, nevertheless, that's beside the point. I'm not going to have time to go and get the picture of the lighthouse because it's just too little time, basically. I've left it too late. So I've stopped here instead, which is kind of just into the St Abbs Head Nature Reserve and no more. They've got this, if I stand to the side, this path here. See this path? It's an all abilities path. So if you are down here and you're not so good in your feet, it should be okay for you to walk around there. I can't say I've actually done it myself, but I'm assuming that when they say it's all abilities, they mean it's all abilities all the way around. So, yeah, I'm going to get some pictures just down here, looking down into this kind of the bay here that you saw in the intro. I don't know how many shots I'll be taking, maybe just 1 or 2, so it's probably going to be a fairly short vlog this week, I think. But yeah, may as well just crack on. Yeah, see what we can get with these waves coming across the rocks. All right. Okay, so I'm all set up for the first shot now, and I'm looking down at the rocks down here in the bay. Let me stick the movie on, let you show you what I've got. Okay, I can't point because I've got the long lens on here, so all you see is a blurry finger, but take it from me, I'll show you the rule of thirds. We do have the rocks on the rule of thirds, so we've got the pointy bit of the other set of rocks in front of them sitting on the rule of thirds up on the left hand side there, and the actual splashes across the rocks are sitting on the line, the top kind of third if you like. So I'm going to try and get these waves coming across now. I want a fairly fast shutter speed, so I've been experimenting. I'm at ISO 100, but I've taken it down to f6.3. It's too far away to really bother too much with depth of field, so it's not really a problem. f6.3, which gives me a time of 1/25 of a second for each and every shot. Okay, now what I would like to have had, but I don't, I've left my cable release at home, so instead what I'm going to do is go for continuous burst mode on the camera. Okay, usually a cable release is ideal for shots like this because you can just kind of, you anticipate a shot coming, click, grab the shot, but I don't have it, so continuous burst is what it's going to be, and hopefully one of the shots I get is going to be ideal. Okay, so without further ado, let me just switch that off. Here's a wave coming now. Go. Okay, so shot number 2, and I suspect because it's getting dark, it's going to be the last shot. The sun is going down across there. It is a lovely sunset, but as these things go, the foreground is rubbish, so I'm not going to bother taking a shot of it. I'm going to aim across here instead at this kind of rocky outcrop that we've got across here. So, again, I'll show you the movie, show you what we're looking at, which is this. Again, we're going to want a fairly fast shutter speed, I think, just try and catch some of these waves coming in. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to bracket. Let me just tell you about the composition first. I just remembered I'm still on continuous burst mode that was on for the shot across there. It's a fairly pink sky, fairly kind of bluey and pinky across here, so hopefully we'll pick that up. Let me just amend that slightly because I've just realised I want to get the horizon bang on the rule of thirds across there. So that's the composition. We've also got this kind of rocky outcrop up here that I've also stuck in a different rule of thirds on the one on the left hand side, and I've got the rocks here just across on the other kind of intersection of the rule of thirds down there. And along with all these rocks down here just sitting more or less, not quite on, more or less on the thirds just down there somewhere. I think if I wanted to actually get them right on the rule of thirds, I would probably have to kind of, I don't know, abseil down there or something, which not going to happen. I'm too old and fat for that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's us, we're all set up, that's the composition. Let me just switch the movie off. Okay. Like I say, I'm not going to put it in continuous burst mode this time. I'm going to put it into bracketing because, yeah, I'll put it on again. It's fairly dark around here. The rocks are fairly dark around here. The sky's very bright. So if I bracket, it's going to kind of bring out a lot more of the kind of detail in the shadows there. The white on the rocks around here actually fascinates me as well. And I suspect it's probably a fairly accurate guess, I would suspect, that it's guana, bird poo, seagull poo, all up and down there, making the rocks white. But again, it's quite interesting. So it's starting to get dark, so let's just quickly grab this shot. Push that off. Okay. There's a lot of grass in the foreground there, but let's ignore that for now. I can always thing it out, you know, clone it out in Photoshop. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Let's grab the shot at 1/50th of a second. So hopefully we should get a wee bit of kind of blur in the water as well in the waves. So it's just really a matter of hopefully catching the waves at the right time. And I did get one across the back there. All right, so I'll just take several shots like that and see what we get. And that is that. I haven't moved from this spot for the entire vlog. It hasn't taken me too long to shoot it either. 2 shots, just a short one this week, like I said. I hope the shots turned out okay. They look quite good in the back of the camera, but I'll see what happens. It's starting to get dark now. I'll come back some other time for the lighthouse. Yeah, if you've liked what you've seen, please, as I always say, please like, please subscribe, please hit the little bell icon down in that corner there. It would be fantastic. Comment, please comment. I love to read all your comments. Now, as you know, I've been plugging my calendar. There it is there. Thanks again to everybody that has bought one already. These will be getting sent out next week, I expect. Hopefully, as this is about 9 days before this vlog is going to go out. So 2 weeks from now, 1 week from when the vlog goes out. There or thereabouts. All right, and I think that's probably us. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.